So here's the tool cart. Matco 4-drawer. Now the top, it looks like it's missing, but it's not. I had to take these shocks off. As you see right here, that's where they go. I had to take them off because the way I maxed out the top section of the cart, it didn't close all the way. So removing the shocks, it actually, it's not that, it doesn't look that bad, honestly. So it kind of gives me that space, and I'm able to max out my cart the way I need it. But we'll start on these sides. So on this one, we have my Matco screwdriver set. It's a 10-piece. Pretty good deal. I mean, when it comes to screwdrivers, you don't want to risk stripping or rounding any screws. So always good to get, a good brand. Snap-on I know is really good too, but I went with the Matco. It's a little bit cheaper. And then on this side, I have a Monster pry bar set. It's a 5-piece, pretty good quality. I got those off a Gear Wrench truck, 7 to 19. Most of the 3/8 is 7 to 19. This right here, where the what's it called, semi-deep, this is actually a Snap-on flank drive. So this is one thing I bought off of Snap-on. I have a few Snap-on products, but flank drive sockets, they're actually really good. So I did spend the extra money for those. So yeah, those are my semi-deep, and then my shallows are back to Silver Eagle. So they're really good quality. I've had them for years. So it's that. And then I have these Gear Wrench 10 to 19 chrome swivels. Use those a lot. So they're really good to have. Like I said, pretty cheap. I actually got this set right here, the chrome swivels, with the standard chrome swivels, which we'll get to after. But like I said, I think I paid like $120 for both, so it's pretty good deal. Now these are Matco, the ADV line, deep impact 3/8 as well. That goes from 8 or 7 to 19. Use these a lot, especially on the 3/8 gun. Don't want to risk snapping or breaking a chrome, so always have both. Then we go to 7 to 19, same ADV Matco. After those shallow Matco, the one I was talking about earlier, you got these Sun-X low profile. I think I paid $30 for this. So like I said, I'm always for paying less and getting good deals and good quality stuff. Gear Wrench deep swivel. These go from 10 to 19. This is another good set, 12-point swivels, 3/8 as well. And then this set is actually worth the money in my opinion. Gear Wrench X-Core pinless. So these, they promote it to where they have that. They have more give than your regular pin swivels. So that's another thing I picked up. I don't have that many 1/4-inch sockets. I'm not gonna have a variety of 3/8 just because 1/4-inch I don't use that much. I do use them, just not as much. But we have Silver Eagle as well, deep. That goes from 4 to 15. Silver Eagle shallow. Matco ADV magnetic, 4 to 15. These really come in handy. So I use these because I don't have a 3/8 set, so I use these a lot on a 1/4-inch to 3/8 adapter. But these are another one of those, another example of buying cheaper sockets and still getting good quality, great pneumatic. They have a nice setup on them, so where they grip the bolt good, and you don't have to worry about stripping it or rounding it. So good quality stuff from great pneumatic. On to 1/2-inch. So this is supposed to be swivels. Sorry, this is supposed to be swivels. I ordered them not too long ago. They're also good for suspension work. I've used them before, but I've actually lost a lot of stuff, which is why a lot of this stuff is here, because I had to rebuy a lot of things. Would let people use my stuff, and people either took them or never returned them. A lot of stuff missing, so I had to rebuild this whole set. Also the ADV line all the way to 22. I have more in there, but I don't use those that much, so that's why they're in there, and we'll get to that after. Then we go to your shallow, and then like I said, the swivels that I'm waiting for go here. Now these are standard 12 point. These are also snap-on. I've actually used these a lot on Fords. So these come in handy. I got this set, standard set from 3/8 all the way to, what is this? 1 1/8. So it's a good set. I've actually used a lot of them. So I got this on a not too bad of a deal, but it was a decent deal. I still think it was too expensive, but I mean, it is quality. Used it, like I said, used it a lot. These are also the 12 point metric. So I got this set, and I got this for free. Well, not really free, because this shit's expensive, but you get the point. 12 point shallow. So I don't use these as much, but if I need them, they're there. I think I've used like 3 of them a couple times, but it's always good to have standard. I use these on a lot of hose clamps. So we do a lot of, so a lot of us own turbo cars and do a lot of aftermarket work where we use clamps, and I've actually used these a lot, and they come in handy in tight spots. So these are actually, I would recommend buying if you do a lot of that kind of work. Now to our ratchets. First thing I'm gonna say, this gear wrench ratchet right here, I got this in a 4-piece set. They're all flex head, 2 3/8, which is this one right here you see. This 1/4 inch, and then a 1/2 inch I have in here that I'll show y'all in a second. But they're all really fine teeth. I'll show you. So it's 120 teeth, so you barely have to move it, especially, it's very good in tight spaces. So I got it for a really cheap deal. I think you get it for like $120 online. I got mine on the truck with the extension set, so that's something I would recommend. If you, don't want to go through the hassle and wait for them to ship it, you can always just go on the truck if you have that luxury of having a gear wrench truck. At your shop, you can always just go to the shop and order it, or they usually have them in stock. But yeah, it's this one, and then the 1/2 inch one I have in here. But we'll go to this one, 82, if I'm not mistaken, snap-on flex head, with the lock-in. Let me see, there it is. You can lock it. So it's pretty good. Bought this on a good deal too. Used it a lot. And then we have this one. Wrong one. This one, for those who don't know, I work at AutoZone part-time, so I got this with my discount for like $20, and this is a 92. So I mean, as you see, I've used it a lot. I usually try to use this if there's a stubborn bolt, in case, a lot of times the anvil will snap, or the teeth in the ratchet itself would, mess up, but this honestly has not messed up at all. So it's held up really well. I got a basic gear wrench ratchet that I got for free. Found it here and, warrantied it out, and now it's here. It's pretty good. So always good to get free stuff. Extensions, I doubled up on these in the tray, because a lot of times you can double them up and it'll fit better than if you have like a whole extension. Done it a couple times, so it's always good to have extras. So I have extras of the 3 inch and the 2 inch. Yeah, 2 inch. Then I'll go to the 1/2 inch. I got a couple 1/2 inch extensions, not too many, nowhere as near as my 3/8 or 1/4 inch, but I'm ordering a Sunnex set lock-in of those. Next drawer, breaker bar, regular Napa 1/2-inch ratchet, and then this is the 1/2-inch flexor ratchet that I got with the other gear wrench ratchets up top. And then as I said earlier with the Sun-X, this is a Sun-X locking extension, 5-piece. So it comes with this 18-inch. Yeah, 18-inch all the way down to your basic 3-inch. In this drawer, got my pliers, 7-piece gear wrench set, Blue Point snap-on, vice grips, snap-on picks, magnets. Now my wrenches, as you see, I got a lot of different kinds of wrenches. And like I said, a lot of people have, 50-50 opinions on what they think they should have or how many wrenches, types, and all that. Honestly, when it comes to wrenches, I have most of what you would really need. I still plan on getting different kinds of wrenches, but we'll start with this set. So this is a complete 7 to 22, and these are actually a really good set. So this is Carlisle, this is Napa. Also got this at Lincoln Tech. I was gonna trade this in, but then I realized that they're actually pretty good quality, so I kept them, and they've actually never, I don't think I've stripped a bolt with these. So really good set. I would recommend getting those as well. And then here we have your ratcheting wrench, reversible. It's not a complete set. It starts at 8, goes all the way to 19. It skips 20, 23, and I think it skips 7, which, I mean, you don't really use 7, but most of them, like this one, start at 7. If I can't fit this, that's why I got these. And they also help because they're longer. They have these from 8 all the way to 19. Monster, 0 offset flex head. But onto these, so these, like I said, there's a purpose for every wrench. And for me, I used half moons on a clutch. I was doing a clutch job at my house, still doing it, but I actually used the half moon to get to the differential. I'm over here tripping. The drive shaft bolts, especially with it being on the ground, because I don't have a lift at home. This was actually helpful. So, half moon, there's different purposes, and I got this set for like $40. So it's pretty good. I mean, like I said, I'm a big Sun-X fan, so I think that'll be a good set for you guys to check out. Gear wrench, regular crow's foot from 10 to 19. Gear wrench. And then I bought this set off of Sun-X for like $25. Flare nut, 10 to 19 as well. Really good quality, as you see. So it's pretty good stuff. I'm trying to get the standard one for the brake lines and stuff like that. For the most part, I still got the Pro Foot and standard, so won't need them that much, but eventually gonna get them, especially they're not that expensive. So that's one thing I'll have in the future. Off to the stubbies. This is a Blue Point, and like I always say, I always try to buy everything with good quality, but good deals. This one, I spent the extra money on the snap-on ones, the Blue Point ones, because these come with 80 teeth. So these are 80 teeth ratchets, stubby, flex head. The Matco and the gear wrench and all the other ones are 72 teeth. So I spent the extra money to get the extra 8 teeth. At the end of the day, the reason why you need stubbies is for tight spaces. So the extra 8 teeth always will help out. So I spent the extra money on that, and I was glad with that. So yeah, it's a really good set to have. I mean, if you don't really care about the teeth, I would honestly just get the gear wrench one, or Sun-X also has one. I think it's a little bit cheaper than the gear wrench, but me, I'm more about what will help me get the job done easier. So that's why I got these. And then these are my Matco, just regular stubbies. Really good set. They have the splines. They did a demonstration on the truck and works with all types of fasteners and style. So it's a really good set to have. If you can't fit this bulky ratcheting end, you can put this in or other side. So it's a good set. Not too expensive, but like I said again, I got it for the spline drive. The Sunnex and the gear wrench one, if I wasn't mistaken, did not come with it. I could be wrong, but yeah, I spent extra money. I got that. So these are standard ratcheting Duralast. I got these in a set for like $30. So it's a big box that comes with metric and then these standards. So I put these in here and I took the metric ones home. So I haven't really used these much, but as I said before, if you need them, they're there. And then these are part of the Silver Eagle set. This goes from 1/4 inch to 3/4. So, I've used a couple of these, but usually with the cars I work on and the cars we get in here, we don't use standard as much. But, it's always good to have standards. And then this was the Crowfoot set that I was talking about, the gear wrench one standard. This came with that set, the set I had in this drawer. So that set and this set came as a deal. So, that's the reason why I have these, but I've used them a couple times. Don't use them as much, but I've used them a couple. 2 hammers, Snap-on, Carlisle from the Lincoln Tech tools. I bought this for $40. I haven't put a bid on it, but it's good to have. I'll probably get one soon. For brakes, Snap-on. The rest of the ToolGrid stuff. Another 10 mil Duralast set. This was like $10, I think. It's 10 mils, my fault. These are all 10 mils. So it's always good to have extra 10 mils. Scraper set that I got for free. Sorry about that. Got a call. But the pressure tester I've used a lot, and really good quality. So that's one thing I'd recommend. It costs like $300, but like I said, it's helped a lot. It's helped find a lot of leaks, and it's, I think, cheaper than the, obviously the Snap-on and the Matco set. So it's pretty good to have. But yeah, I'm not trying to get too much detail into it since it's already a long video, but that will conclude what I have for today as a tool cart review. I hope you guys liked it. Share, subscribe, like it, comment down below with any comments, or if you want any advice, just let me know. Other than that, appreciate y'all. We'll see y'all next time.